Hi, and welcome to this next module, which is the 5 myths that will destroy your season. Here, I'm going to go over all 5 of them and give you a perspective on what to look for when you're becoming a youth coach. Now, myth number 1, just show up and wing it, and your season will work out great. The coaches that didn't prepare to be on purpose will find themselves very reactive to the environment rather than responding to it. Issues and challenges will come up with parents and players that you were not prepared to handle. Coaches quit coaching the sport they love because they do not see the value in it anymore. They are having a hard time getting their point across and are not sure or equipped on how to handle that situation. Myth number 2, being great at the X's and O's and drills for skills will make you a great coach. Nothing could be further from the truth. I have seen championship teams and complete championship organizations implode because they missed the point about youth sports. It's about developing children, not winning at all costs. When winning becomes the main focus, you let bad behavior slide by. You start to sidestep rules, and worse, you put that weight on your players to protect your legacy. Win, win, win. In my system, winning is a side effect, it's not the goal. Myth number 3, the parents will see your intentions. This one had gotten me in a lot of trouble. I figured that if I inspired the hearts and minds of my kids to be the absolute best that they could be, the parents would be happy, right? Wrong. Many situations came up from armchair quarterbacks who knew the game better than I did, but I was the one who was volunteering. I'm the one who is going to spend 125 hours with my team. There is an extremely high value in that. No matter how good of a coach you are, you must engage the parents in a caring, vulnerable mindset. When you present yourself as a youth coach expert, and then you do something very unexpert-like with your behavior, you will lose influence. You set yourself up to fail, rather than positioning yourself to succeed. Learn how to set the proper expectations for your parents by expressing your vulnerability. Myth number 4, your assistant coaches will know what you are thinking and agree with everything that you say. You will have assistant coaches who know nothing about the sport, but they have a deep desire to help and serve their community. Or you will have very smart assistant coaches and some who have even gone pro. If you don't specifically articulate your intentions, you will run into trouble. But the better way is to create the philosophy together and to create something extraordinary that will continue to grow. Most of the time, when the communication is not clear, confusion ensues. Bad things can happen. I will get you 100% clear on what you stand for, and you will make friends for the rest of your life. Myth number 5, having great players makes you a great coach. Great players can disguise bad coaching, especially in bigger programs. Only when a team is tested does the true character of the coach come out. I had an undefeated team come into our building, and they were 21-0, and we were 16-0. It was to be the game of the year. By the way, it was a 7th grade girls travel basketball team. The team that we were playing had 2 amazing players, and the other 3 players on the team were kind of there to make their stars look better. I did a man-to-man boxing 1, which in simple terms means I put 2 girls on the player anytime one of those 2 girls received the basketball, if they did at all, because I also had my girls run a defense called deny. Deny the 2 stars the ball and let the rest of the team beat us. That was my goal. To make a long story short, we were up at halftime by 15 points, and the coach on the other team started screaming at his players. He was very abusive, and we had to stop the game to correct his behavior. The rest of the team did not know what to do without their stars. The game ended and we blew them out and exposed a huge weakness in their game. The parents were shell-shocked, and one of the dads came up to me as I was walking out and he said, "Watching your team play is how the game of basketball should be played." I obviously was caught up in the illusion that we were a good team because we were winning. I have never seen a young team of girls play like that before. 3 times you broke our press break and scored without the ball hitting the ground. How in the world did you get 7th grade girls to do that? And I said, easily. I preached precision. My point is, develop every player to be their absolute best. Now, I hope you received a tremendous amount of value from this module, and please leave your comments and questions below, and remember to do your best, to go out of your way to make those around you better, and most importantly, have fun. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next module. Thanks.